everyone. In this video, we are going to learn some nice features in Google Slides. Okay, so this is Google Slides homepage. I'm going to start a new presentation. So this is the initial view that you're going to get, a title slide with simple theme. First thing, you have to rename it. So let's rename it. I've given it an appropriate name. I can also add emoji to my file name. So I'll just click on emoji and give a nice smiley. Okay, now let's check the options that are there in the menu bar one by one. In file menu, we have an interesting feature where we can publish a slide as a web page, or auto rotating web page that is going to present your work. So not for this, but since this is an empty slide, let's go to a slide where there is some stuff and let's publish it to web and see what happens. So let me take this. I'll click on file, publish to web. Okay, now it is going to show me this box, publish to the web. So this is going to be visible to anyone on the web. They just have to click on the link and they will be able to see it. Also, I can embed it in a website where the slide will be playing automatically, or the slide is available to view without having to open the file or clicking on present. It is present there. It is published like a web page where the slides get rotated. So we also have some options here. Do you want the slides to automatically slide, that is rotate? So every 3 seconds we have the time limit here. If it's just a heading, you could keep it as every second. If it has a lot of text or a flow chart that a person has to view, then you can keep it as every 15 seconds. The default one is every 3 seconds, so I'm going to leave it to that. If you want the slideshow to start as soon as the player loads, you can click here. And if the last slide is done, do you want it to restart? That is, do you want it to loop? You can also do that. And you can click on publish. If you want, you can also uncheck these buttons and click on publish. So according to your requirement and your preference, you are free to do it. So let's click on publish. You can click on OK. So this is a confirmation message. Are you sure you want to publish this selection? Click on OK. Now you get this link. You can copy it and wherever you paste it. So let's paste it in a new tab here. So you can see automatically everything is happening. Hello there. Next. I love reading. What about you? Next. I'm going to the library. Come join me. So without me having to click any buttons, the slides are moving one after the other. So this is like a movie, you can say, or an automatic slideshow where everything is happening on its own because we have chosen those options. And another thing is the user does not have to have Google Slides installed on their phone or tablet. They don't have to be Google users. So this is like a web page now, or a web link which anybody is free to watch or see. So this is one great feature in Google Slides. So let's say once the publishing work, or once your audience has viewed this presentation and you want to stop publishing, you can come back to the same option, file, publish to the web, and you can stop publishing it. So you have this stop publishing button. You can click on stop publishing. Are you sure you want to stop publishing this document? You can click on OK. That's all, done. So this is how you publish a presentation. It comes as an auto rotating slideshow and it can be put in websites as well. It can be viewed as a full website, or a web link where the presentation goes one after the other, or you can embed it inside a web page where the presentation keeps rotating. Okay, so yes, let's look at the next amazing feature that we have. In file, we have something called as page setup. Now, page setup is an interesting feature. This is also present in Google Docs, where you can change the page color, page orientation. In Google Slides, we have an option to custom size it. So let's say you are making a poster and you want to do it using Google Slides, or let's say you are making presentation for students who are using phones. So you have an option to do so. So if you click on 4:9 and click on apply, it is going to apply it is going to apply that particular ratio. Again, file, page setup. If you want to change it to a custom size, so let's say 7.5 is to 5, you will get this. I can also reverse it. It is going to give me a portrait. 5 by 7.5. So you can see I can design my presentations, or I can also create ebooks, I can create posters. Anything that I want can be created by setting the page size. Also, if I'm creating a printable resource and I know which page sizes it is going to be, let's say B4 or A3 or A4 or A5, anything, you can just come to file, page setup, choose the inches. You must be already knowing by inches how much is the measurement of that particular page size. You also have centimeters here. So again, if you want to set it for B4 or A4, you would be giving the same measurements that are there for the paper, and you can click on apply. That way, when you are taking a printout, the alignment and the pictures and the text will not get cropped and also will be neat. Okay, so that's about page setup. Let's go to the standard or widescreen. Okay, next, that's about the special features that are present in file. So yes, we have seen pretty much everything here. Let's also check insert audio. So we know how to insert image, we know how to insert video, we know how to insert all of these things. So there's an interesting feature that got added, which is also called as inserting audio. So you can click on insert audio, choose this, click on select. So again, audio could be used widely by language teachers, by teachers who are teaching secondary languages or pronunciation or grammar, or teachers who are taking IELTS coaching, IELTS coaching, or GRE coaching where there's a listening exam, or teachers who are teaching foreign languages. It's a great tool. So you can insert it here. Now, when you click on slideshow, and when I click on this play button, this speaker button, so it is going to play the sound for me. So this is how you insert an audio. Now, we have our themes here. You are free to choose any theme that's here, but mostly these themes are relevant for businesses, for professional presentations or sales pitches or so, because these are elegant style. Now, for me, who is taking a pre-primary class, or let's say first or second or third grade, they would want something with colors, animation, flowers, or nature, something related to that. Where do I find these themes? How do I create it? So here's how you can do it. You have 3 websites here, slidesgo.com. This is an amazing website where you get Google Slides themes for free. They are ready to made. The designing is completely done already. All you have to do is change the text, that is, edit the text and use it. Now, you might be spending, if you are a teacher who creates Google Slides on a daily basis, I think you would be spending an hour or so to pick and save all the Google Slides that are there freely available. Okay. So you would be amazed, and I think you would be binge selecting, or using all of these. So let's just open editor's choice. So we are talking about thousands of templates here, not even hundreds, thousands of templates. Some are free to use, and most of them are free to use. Some of them are paid, so you will find it by seeing this. So if this has a flag like this, it means it's a premium template. You would have to pay for it, or you would have to be a member to get it for free. But let's look at this. This looks good. Okay, I'm going to click on it. So it is falling under the category education. So you have categories on the top. You can just click on it and all the relevant templates are going to get loaded. Okay. You can just click on this next button to see how it is going to look like. So this is a preview. Okay. This is a preview. And let's say you like it, you can just click on Google Slides. And if you are a PowerPoint user, Microsoft PowerPoint user, you can click here and the template is going to get downloaded. For Google Slides, no downloads required. You will just click on Google Slides. It is going to give you this make a copy button. You will click on make a copy and it's there in your Google Drive now. Whenever you want to use it, you can use it. So you can see here, everything is getting loaded. So I can see that this is a bit of a heavy theme because it has lots of graphics and images. So it is going to take 1 minute or 2 minutes to load all the slides. So it will usually have up to 40 slides along with icons and all. So this has around 50 slides. At the end, you will always find free or alternative resources. So each of the image that you see can be copied and pasted anywhere that you want. Let's say this glass icon, everything here that you see is clickable and can be copied and pasted. Okay. So like this, you can edit it and use it. Let's say, okay, I don't have time to edit 50 slides now. Are you really, think of it practically? I don't have time to edit 50 slides and add 50 slides for my kindergarten students. It's not relevant. So there's also another option. Let's say you like the theme of it. Everything looks good. Just check out the layout and see what all is present. So you have title slide, you have main point. So all of these are present. So make sure you delete what you don't want. So let's say I don't want this. You can select it and delete the slides that you find are not relevant. Okay. And you can, let me delete everything. So let's say I want to keep it simple. Just the theme is nice. I can do a backspace. Everything will get deleted. Now you might be thinking, what did she just do? She downloaded a beautiful theme and she deleted it. Why is she doing so? Here's why. I have my layout already. Whenever I want to change my layout, I'm just going to click on insert and I'm going to change the layout. So as I told you, my requirement was to get a beautiful theme. The elements and pictures, if I want to add them, I can add them later. So you can see here, I have all the themes and stuff, or sorry, all the layouts present, and I can choose whichever layout I want. So this is one way, or the other way around is to keep the slides that you want. So I'm doing a Control Z where all the slides should be back. Okay. So all I want is I want to edit the theme. So I can go back or I can go to, okay, wait. I can go to the version history and select the version where all the pictures and elements were already there. So you can see I did a Control Z and all the slides are back. So these are two ways. One is you can delete the whole thing and just use the layouts, or another way is delete the slides that you don't require and edit the slides that you want. Okay, so that is one way. Like this. So Google Slides is one option. Another option is Slides Carnival. So www.slidescarnival.com. You will find a lot of, again, templates. So related to education, technology, Christmas, a lot of things. The same way you can use them in the same way. You can click on education. you will see different slides here. The collection would be slightly less, but yes, but the quality is good. So let's say I want to go for this. So here you get some information about it. You can click to go to preview and download. So this is your preview. Again, you can click on next button to see what all is there. So again, you have two options. You can either download it as a PPT template or go to Google Slides and make a copy of it. You can just click on make a copy and it is going to make a copy for you. Again, you can do the same thing. Choose from layouts or edit the slides one by one according to your time and requirement. So again, you can look at the layout. So these are all the layouts that you have. And there are around 40 slides you can edit and delete accordingly. So that's about Slides Carnival. Now let's check Slides Mania. Slides Mania, this is a site where you can find gamified templates. So here Slides Mania has fun templates which have game boards, choice boards, all of those things. So Slides Mania, if you can see, you have choice board, you have rainbow. So for teachers, it has really cool stuff. Check out all the free templates. As I told you, if you are a teacher who uses PowerPoint on a regular basis or slides on a regular basis, you would spend at least an hour here saving all the templates that you want. So school bundle, you have, you can see here a colorful one. So let's open a sample template. So this is the choice board. Again, it is going to show some information, some related templates on the right side. Okay. Come down, you will see a preview. So here the next button is on the bottom. So this is like a Google Slides preview. You can see you can add pictures here or activity pictures. So you can see here, this is a choice board actually. So you can use it. We also have a lot of things. So interactive notebook style games. So let's click on games. So you can see Frogtastic, digital board, again, card game, trivia. So if you had to sit down and create something like this, it would take hours and it would not come out this week because we are all not designers, we're teachers. So designers have done the job for us and made it available for free. So that's how you can find templates. So 3 sites, slidesgo.com, Slides Carnival, and Slides Mania. So these 3 sites are great for importing themes or using themes. Coming back to the next thing, so that's about themes. The next thing is animation. Okay, so let's also check about how to make animations. So let's first add a background. I'm going to add a clip art background here, let's say school background or so. Choose a background. Whenever you are choosing a background, make sure you are choosing a horizontal picture. So let's say I'm selecting this board and I'm clicking on insert and I'm clicking on done. Okay, background, choose image. I can also do another thing. I can click on insert, and if I want this to be the background for all the other slides, I can click on add to theme and click on done. So even if I'm adding a new slide, it's going to have the same background. Now here I have an imagination here. Okay, so let me remove this text, or I can also go for layout, a blank layout. Okay, now a teacher has to come from left to right, and it has the teacher has to stand here. So now what I'm going to go do is I'm going to insert, search the web, teacher clip art, and choose this person. Okay. Ideally, I would be going for a transparent background. So let's just see if it is transparent. If not, or I could just have this teacher and student. I can click on insert. Okay, you can see now original position is here. The teacher has to come and stand here. Okay. Now I want, whenever I start the slide, I want it to come from left to right. So that means I want some animation. I want some movement. So I can click on animate. So I have added the animation, but the default animation that gets added is fading in. Instead of that, I can do fly in from left. And I can choose the speed here. It could be slow, medium, fast. So I can also keep it as medium. It's showing in terms of speed. So let's say it takes 2 seconds. And I can click on play. So you can see this is how the text is going, sorry, the image is going to fly. I can click on stop. If I want to do it, or if I want to if I want it to happen in other ways, or I want to apply different styles, I can also do so. I have appear, disappear, fade in, fade out, fly in from left, fly in from right, or fly out to left, fly out to right. So when I say fly out, it is going to go away. When I say fly in, initially it's not going to be present, it's going to come in, it is going to fly in. So let's say fly out to right or fly out to left. Okay, I'll click on fly out to left. Now when I click, what is going to happen is the picture is going to be there, but when I click, it's going to get vanished. Play. You can see this is flying out. So you can do a lot of trial and error and see how these different styles work. So that is about animation. Another thing, good thing about animation is not just for pictures, you could do it for shapes and text as well. So let's add some text here. I'm giving welcome to our class, and let's give it a larger font size. So let's say 43. Sorry, select the text, give it as 43. Let's change the color to white, text color to white. I'm putting it in the center. There's also another way to increase. You can do it like this, increasing the size of the text box. Okay. Now let's say it has to come from bottom to top. You can do fly in top, fly in from bottom. So you will just select the text box. Make sure you're selecting the whole text box. Insert animation. So here we are also animating the text. So yes, first animation in this page is the box, sorry, is the image. So first animation, fly out to left. So this is about the teacher and the child. The next animation that right now we are doing is the text. So let's say fly in from bottom. Okay, I can give it again some speed. I can say now, if I want this to happen after the animation of the teacher. So once the animation of the teacher happens, then you have to get the text. Then you will go for after previous. So after the previous animation, then you will get the animation of text. If you want both of them to go like simultaneously, then you can do with previous. Then with the previous animation, it is going to happen. That is simultaneously. Now let's also make it from fly in from left. Okay, I'm going to show you the difference. When I play click, so you can see both of the animations are happening together. That is because I have given with previous. Now, if I give it as after previous, now let's check the difference. So first on click, the teacher is going to get the animation. And after this, then the text is going to come. So you can do a trial and error. Whichever one is looking good, you can go with it. So this is how you animate. Now let's do animation of an object. So let's say I want an arrow. This is the arrow. So this is a white arrow. So this is an object. This is a shape. To this as well, I can add an animation. You can either do insert animation, or you also already have this animation box here. So you can just click on add animation. The default style is fade in, but it is a basic style. So you can do zoom in, zoom out. So let's look at zoom in, zoom out, or spin. Let's go for spin. So after previous, when I'm clicking on after previous, now there is no previous here. This is the first element. It means that whenever I'm coming to the slide, the first thing what is going to happen is the animation. So after the previous slide, once this comes to this particular current slide, the animation is going to happen. So when I click on play, you can see it has spinned. I can also do it in a slower pace. So that is the difference between after previous, on click, and with previous. Okay, and animation for different objects. Now let's say I have this arrow, and let's also insert another shape. Let's say this heart. If I want both of them to spin together, okay, as a single thing, so I can group it. I can group it as an image. Select this or group it as a single object. Select this and the heart. Do a right click. You get an option called group. Grouping will help you to group multiple elements or multiple text boxes or multiple pictures together as a single picture or a single text box or a single object. Okay. So I have grouped it. I can resize accordingly. So this has become into a single object. To this, I can add animation. Insert animation. Okay, I can choose spin. Now when I click on play, so you can see both of them are spinning together. So this is also something you can do. Now let's do something interesting. I'm going to insert an image. Ideally, it should have a transparent background. So right now this doesn't have a transparent background, but still let's go with it. Let's add small speech bubble. I have this small yellow dot which I can move. I'm going to double click so that I can add text. Also change the font type here. So I can go for, okay. Select this and this. Right click, group. Now what has happened is this picture has this speech bubble attached. So I can resize it, I can move it, but the text I would have to adjust according to the size. Okay. But otherwise, you can see the speech bubble is attached to this particular picture. Now I can make this move. So insert animation. Now I can zoom it in. That means the picture will zoom in. When it is entering, it will come with a zoom effect. I can do it at a medium pace if I want, and I can play and check. So on click, this is going to spin, and on click, you can see this is zooming in. So you can see both the boy and his speech bubble and the text in the speech bubble. Everything has come in at the same time with the same effect. That is same animation. So that is how you can group and add animations. Okay, so that is about it. We've also seen about grouping here, which is present in the arrange menu. Okay, so that's all about it. Now let's check another thing. So let me make it to layout, blank layout. I can also do things like I could add cover picture of my books, and I could do a hyperlink to it, and whenever somebody clicks on it, they're going to read the book. Okay, not able to understand? Don't worry. So let me first go to my Google Drive. So I have some textbooks here. So here I have a book of nursery rhymes. So I can click on it. Okay, I can take this as a thumbnail. I can do a snipping tool, new, and I can add here. If this has a cover page, I can choose the cover page's picture, Control C. Where is, yeah, sample fun slide, Control V. Now I can double click on any image to crop it. So let's say I just crop it to this, and I am resizing it by dropping it. So this is a nursery rhyme book. I can give a small text saying, click on the picture image you see to read the rhyme book. Here I can bold it. Sorry, text color white, bold. I can choose a fun font because it's about rhymes. So I can choose a fun font. Can also increase it. So click on the image you see to read the rhyme book or to open the rhyme book. Okay, so I can add a hyperlink to this image. Before adding a hyperlink to this image, I have to make sure that this particular book is freely available. Again, that is, it has public view. I can select it. Just let me select it, do a right click, get link. We have covered this part, right? Get link. Anyone on the internet with this link can view. Copy. Done. So here, coming back to my slide, I will give a hyperlink, that is insert hyperlink. I'm going to paste this link and I'm going to apply. Okay, so when somebody presents it or publishes it on the web, let's publish it. That is, or let's look at it in the presenter view. Now when click on the image you see to open the rhyme book, when I click here, it is going to open the book, and whoever wants to read it can go through it and read it, or if they want, they can also get a printout. So this way you can also actually create a library. Okay, you can see Baba, Black Sheep, Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. So there are so many rhymes that a parent or a teacher could take a color printout and keep it in their classroom. So let me give you another example here. So this is a slide that I made. Just click on the book to open it. So you have this flashcards, alphabet puzzles, easy English. So an English teacher like this can create a digital library for a particular lesson or for a particular topic or for a particular year and add all the books that are required. So if I want to learn about this, I can just click on it and you can see the book will get loaded. Parents can either take a printout or they can view it and help their students prepare. And if it's students who are from grade 2 or 3, they can directly open and view the material. So this is also a great feature where you can create a repository from Google Slides itself. So coming back, so this is how it is going to look. So I've added backgrounds here. Let me explain how I have created this particular slide. So I've added a background. I've taken a clip art, added a speech bubble, grouped it and added an animation. Fly in from right. Next, same, added a background. This is a clip art and this is a speech bubble, grouped it and fly in from left. Again, flying in from left. So I'm using different clip arts. So you can, according to the scene. Hello there. I love reading. What about you? So she has a book rack. She's taking the books that she has read and she's going to the library. So here it's the library and whichever book I want to click or the reader wants to click, they can click and start reading along with her. She also has a book in her hand. Once it's done, she's saying, hope you had fun. And she's saying you bye-bye and she's going to go back to her school. Again, this is a background and I have ordered it backwards. So the student will get hidden behind the house. That's all. So this is how I created a fun interactive presentation on Google Slides where I have a mini library inside. I have a scene going on. So yeah, this is something possible with Google Slides. So that's all for today for Google Slides and what are the different things that you can do as a teacher. So let me know if you liked it. I'll pause here and stop sharing.